Hi there, Newfound Strength Fitness Nutrition. We're going to talk about some self-resistance stretches for the front and back of the shoulder. We have some separate videos. We talked about the base position and the way to do those. We want to go back and actually demonstrate a few bad repetitions and show you what it might look like by doing them wrong. And then actually we're going to give you an advanced to help you get down deeper, safely get down there into those deep, deep dips if you're the kind of person that wants to do those. So if we're going to do the back of the arm, we had talked about throwing that towel behind there. Now, the initial position of the distance from, so like if the camera wants to swing around here to the side of me and come over here real quick, we can kind of look at this spacing, right? So you could start off forward of the pole, you could start off behind your doorway, right? We want to start off in a comfortable position. So I want to make sure that you had a quick shot of this. So a lot of positions might feel fine, but you have to feel like you can resist. This arm is driving back and I'm bringing this around. But now this foot position, my ankle feels pretty bound up. I don't really feel like I can stabilize myself well. So if I had scooted further back and I start off in line and then I'm going to drive that elbow back, I can come around a lot better. So there's a positioning thing. Now we want to make sure that you're really clear on that hip alignment. So as you're pulling that arm backwards so I can wind up stretching that rear shoulder muscle that's firing right now, a lot of times hips are going to maybe want to kick out from underneath of us. So this is not keeping the hips underneath the shoulders. So you can see that the head's coming down and forward, the hips are going back. Now you might feel a stretch here, and honestly if you feel like you're getting a good stretch through the muscle, you're still probably doing something right, but that's not the optimal position for this. And that same technique, those techniques about the position, they go for the forward stretch, which would be starting here. We're pulling the elbow forward, and then we would be turning, pivoting the body, bringing it out here, and twisting around and bringing that elbow back, right? And that's, again, that looks like the dip position. So now we're going to give you an advanced movement for getting into deeper dips. So we're going to be, again, so we're going to assume that you've already done a dozen reps at this low position, a dozen reps here, and a dozen reps here, where you're just basically moving from left to right, right to left, all right? So now we're going to add a downward corkscrew per se by bending the knee. So we're going to start here. I'm pulling the elbow forward so the front of the shoulder is firing through that front delt. My core is snugged up and my feet are pushing, pulling. But now as I'm coming around and driving to the right and stretching out that front delt, I'm also pushing down through that arm through its traction, friction, and I'm dropping in and bending. So again, I'm starting here, pull that elbow around to the front, abduction to the front of me, and now I'm turning myself out, but my arm is also driving toward the floor as if I was trying to push myself up out of the dips, right? But now I'm going down and into it, and my hips are wanting to kick out a little bit. I need to really try to work on that and come straight down into that. And then you can see this position looks like you're doing dips. So that's a little advanced technique on that front shoulder stretch, affectionately called the front chicken wing. So this is self-resistance stretching with Newfound Strength Fitness and Nutrition.